How are you? Good? Great? Great. What a great show. I want to get right into it. So I'd like to share a recent realization I made in my life. There is no way to pick up pills that you've spilled on the ground without looking like a total human red flag. You know? There's just no way to be like, oh! Oh, this is what I meant to do, and everything is going great. Like, it's always usually more along the lines of just like, I'm so sorry. I need these. Oh, mama's medicine. You know, like it immediately spirals into a dark one-woman show that no one agreed to attend. Very quickly gets real. I am on a healthy diet of pills, I might as well admit. They are prescribed for the most part, you know. One of the things I take them for is depression. It's always great to start off a set with depression because people are like, I guess you can have it all, you know. But yeah, I've had depression pretty much my whole life. Learned to manage it for the most part, but a lot of times I'll still feel sad for no reason. But then I'll remember the reasons, you know? Like this actually makes a lot of sense. This adds up. One of the things I've been struggling with recently is working from home. I don't know if anyone works from home or freelances. You definitely don't have to cheer. You've had a long, hard day. You gotta save that energy for tomorrow. I find it very hard to be productive when you work from home. Like, I feel like the closest thing I have to a boss is Netflix. When it's like, are you still watching? And I'm like, of course I'm still watching. I'm never not watching. Stop micromanaging me, you know? I'm your best employee. I take all your suggestions. Sometimes when you're in charge of your own productivity, you'll have entire weeks where you're just like, was I a person? Like, did I count? Did I register on the map of existence? I have no idea. Like, I remember one particularly troubling day where at the end of it, I was like, did you do anything today that would be considered an action, you know? And then I could only come up with two things for that day. One, I fell in the shower. That's right, it's not my finest achievement, but it was like a new experience. So I was like, there's growth there, some new markets might open up. And then two, I Shazammed the music in a pet food commercial. But I got a result, so I feel like it counts. Pushing the bar ever so slightly forward. But that was all I did the entire day. Like, I feel like if I had died that day and someone was just like, well, you know, what'd you do before she left? It'd be like, well, it was a little bit like she was already gone, you know? She was ready for it. She was very motivated to leave. No, it's fine. You know, some people have a lust for life. I feel like if people describe me, they'd be like, she likes life, just not in that way, you know? She just wants to be friends. She's not physically attracted. It's more of a mental, spiritual connection. Yeah, I have goals. I just like to waste my time in getting to them. Like, I love to procrastinate, love to waste time, learn to embrace it as a strength. Does anyone identify as a professional procrastinator? Yeah. And again, don't even make noise. Just think about it and then don't do anything. It's kind of our whole deal. I go through different cycles of like what I like to do to waste time. Like I've gotten really good at this one, the nap sandwich. You guys know that one? It's like when you take a nap and then you have a sandwich. And then you take another nap. It's a good one. Rarely disappoints. I love napping so much. My one problem with it is the waking up part. Like, that's where I don't sign off on it. And only because it is the most disorienting feeling every time. Like, no one ever takes a nap and then is just like, that was a great idea, and now I feel great. Like, the only feeling I would compare waking up from a nap to is like if you stop to check your reflection in a parked car on the street and then you suddenly realize there's someone sitting in the car. It's like, no! Why is this happening? Is my family okay? What is hair? Like, none of the questions make sense at that point. How do you even get out of that? Are you just like, I was never here. This was all a dream. No, you're weird. You were sitting in your car parked on a street. I was just making sure I still had a face. I'm the grown-up. You guys have been great. I want to leave you with just a quick thought. This is something that still I struggle with. I hate when you're going in for the handshake, but the other person is coming in for the fist bump. Then you realize you're in front of a mirror and you don't know who you are anymore. I hate that. Thank you guys so much.